So I've never driven a Lamborghini in real life, and let's be honest, I'm probably never going to do it, even though they're my dream cars. I grew up at school, I was doodling always Lamborghinis in my school books. I had Lamborghini posters on my wall, and this might be the way that I can actually drive a Lamborghini. You're looking at probably the most incredible sim racing wheel I'm ever going to use, and we're going to unbox it in this video, and then we're going to get it straight on the rig and actually use it. So this is a Lamborghini SCV12 Essenza replica steering wheel, and it should have some incredible features. Touchscreen, it's got suede leather grips, it's got an incredibly precise machined aluminium finish, and it's actually a replica of what you get in the real car. So I cannot wait for this. Like, genuinely, this is if 8-year-old me was looking right now, I just would be jumping around, but I can't jump around because I need to get everything into frame. So, right, I feel so bad about ripping this. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to rip it. I'm gonna have to rip this. No. Oh my goodness. It's being ripped. Okay. Ah. So from that, we get into another box here. Okay, here we go. It's the box in the box. So, ooh, okay. They've even covered the Lamborghini logo here. Oh my goodness. We cannot desecrate it with the stickiness. Anyway, you can see that's going to be a nice Lamborghini logo and the Moza Racing logo as well. It's like a door. It's like a door. Hang on. Oh, is it going to want to open up like this? This is a proper unboxing experience. Are we ready? I want to get this in. Oh my goodness. It's scissor doors. It's actually got its own scissor doors. Look. Okay. So, I'll take the lid off. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I've never, look, I've used the Fanatec BMW M4 GT3 wheel that Valentino Rossi uses in real life. I've used the Asher McLaren Artura racing wheels. This, as an experience right now, tops both of them. No exaggeration. This is obviously a review unit, by the way, sent to me by Lamborghini and Moza. Got to get that stickiness off. I mean, that is absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. It's a weighty one as well. Oh my goodness. Those shifters feel like unlike any other shifters I've used. You can imagine this has gone through quite a lot of tolerance and quality assured testiness by Lamborghini. They're not going to let anything poor slide. There's a bit of play in the shifter before you click. It's like you can almost like preload it. And it's almost like when you, after you preloaded it, you can rapid shift. Interesting. Now, here we've got the knobs here, you can see, or the dials. Mode, proper rotaries, wiper, clutch. On the side, they require resistance, which is what I've noticed on real world wheels. Like, you can't just easily spin them. They properly require it. I think most people are going to be, well, in real life, you're wearing gloves. And to be honest, with this, you might want to be wearing gloves here. And on the top as well. Absolutely incredible. I didn't know that Moza could produce something like this. This is different level. And the unboxing experience... I've unboxed quite a lot of stuff from Asus ROG, and this is on that level. Like, this is a experience unboxing it. And it's going to come in at well over £1,000, well over $1,000. By the way, if you do want to buy one of these, there will be an affiliate link in the description. So if you do want to buy it and you do want to help me out, please do consider using that link. I should get a share of commission. But obviously do a lot of research. This is very expensive. Wow. So it goes back in like that. And it just sits. I would, honestly, this is a case that I think you keep it when you're not using it and you open it up. It's crazy. Even the case is like felt lined. And then you've got an image of it in the actual car. Okay. And then apparently the Moza QR here is a little bit sort of high durability. And I can see it's already pre-sprung. Because I think normally it would kind of be out a little bit. So that might be a little bit different. Obviously it's the same QR kind of receiver. It's going to go into my my R16. And in fact, speaking of the R16, let's now get this on the rig and let me tell you what it's like. Honest opinions, I'll let you know anything I don't like about it, anything that I think it's good at. But first impressions are that it screams quality. Absolutely screams it. Let's get on the rig. Okay, so here we go. First drive with the Lamborghini Moza SCV12 replica wheel. You can see we're in iRacing. We are in a Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo. Or technically, I think a GTD Evo, maybe? But I've mapped quite... Oh my goodness. This is my first drive. I cannot take my eyes off it. I cannot take my eyes off it. Obviously, Moza have a lot of experience in screens. And they're not messing around here. We'll just lose a wing mirror there, I don't care. This is an incredible experience. It's really interesting because I've been saying for a long time, look, Moza, they do wheels that, you know, let's be honest, have a lot of gimmicks, like the Vision GS wheel. Some people said that the Moza FSR was a bit more gimmicky compared to equivalent Formula wheels. But it's got to the stage where these are not gimmicks. I mean, this is just a very, 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 very good wheel. It's an insanely good quality wheel. I mean, it just feels over-engineered, frankly, for sim racing, to put it bluntly. Like, it's a bit like playing in your back garden with a Champions League, like, actual football. It's just an absolute joy to use as well. Oh, I'm going to blame that on the lag. I'm going to blame it on the lag. Sorry, bro, in the Corvette. I'm so sorry. Let's catch these guys up. I mean, obviously it was a lag. It wasn't me. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, that one. That. Oh my god. I'm going to start this race again. By the way, I do have a very serious point, which is that... Really serious point. I'm wearing gloves for 2 reasons. One reason is because it's got the suede and I want to maintain that. The other reason is that when I first tried to put this on, I really cut myself quite badly actually on the quick release. So I'm bleeding under this glove. So really, if you're going to buy this wheel, please, please, please check that the quick release on the wheel is all the way in. That's the mistake that I made. Going again now. I mean, I'm not even touching on the rev bar, and it's a touch screen as well, by the way. I mean, it's very, very, very detailed. By the way, I'm just absolutely loving it. I was trying to not do track limits. So Moza are just getting better and better. I'm using gloves, by the way, on the screen. Probably not meant to be. But as you can see, it is a touchscreen. I mean, you're just gonna... If you just want to drive Lamborghinis, it's your dream. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is the ultimate Lamborghini experience. There's nothing else for it. I'm here in my Huracan, using my official Lamborghini wheel on the Moser. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I'm not part of the Lamborghini Corsa squad. Because I'm just not very good. By the way, we're going to go onto the hypercar in this video on this wheel. Oh, I can feel the... Oh, yes. Have a bit of that, son. Where we spun before. I mean, the triggers are insane. They're very different to sort of the usual good magnetic triggers that are very strong with the magnetic shift. These ones, like I said, almost have like a pre-select, it feels like. And then it's just like... It almost reminds me of shooting a rifle. I don't know if anyone's shot a rifle before, but it's like that feeling of the trigger is... There's not too much resistance. That was quite foreseeable. There's not too much resistance, but the consequences are obviously bang. Is this some of the worst iRacing you've ever seen in your life? And I wonder if this is the way that the industry is going to go, by the way. You're going to have a Ford license wheel, you're going to have a Ferrari license wheel like you do with Thrustmaster, the McLaren with the Asher, these partnerships. I'm just on the warpath here. Can you imagine if someone did this in real life? Sorry, Lisa Hudson there. Now, another thing I want to talk about as we go up Eau Rouge one-handed is the rev bar. Now, I've just been trying the Logitech G Pro, the new RS Track hub thing, and I don't really like the rev bar on it. It reminds me of the Moser ES, the entry-level Moser wheel. I just don't really like those rev bars. I like my rev bars to be really bright and dots, basically. I don't want it to be like a blurry fade. And this one, even though I don't think it's really lining up yet with my shifts, if you have a look, it's constantly telling me to shift up. The actual, and that can be fixed in the Moser Pithouse software. The actual information from the bar for me is great. But we will need to fix that. So you've got oil temp, RPM. Oh my god. That's definitely not the esports line. So what I have tried to do is I've tried to map some of these rotaries. So to go through my black box. You can see here. So if I wanted to add fuel, I've got it here, and then I've got my increments. My increments here, because there is no funky switch. There's actually no joypad or joystick. So if you need one of those, then you're gonna really not get it on this. So don't buy this if you want a joystick on your wheel. Like, not joking, it doesn't have one. Now, what I would say is that I've been using the Asher McLaren Artura GT4 that also doesn't have a joystick, and I don't miss it. I end up fiddling around too much, whereas now with this, I'll just be using my spotter more, whether that's a real spotter or inbuilt spotter. There's a fellow Lamborghini here. Incident. Right, let's see what happens when we crash into this traffic. I mean, this is such a sublime experience, it really is. I can't really fault it. I'm trying to find things to fault. Trying to find things to fault. Guess that screen is a bit cluttered. I haven't mapped these yet because they're proper rotary things, encoders. There's no clutch paddles, interestingly. So that's a negative as well. If you want clutch paddles, doesn't have it. What else doesn't have? It's quite wide as well. Now, I like my wide wheels. I like the Moser KS rim, for example, over, say, the Formula rims. In fact, controversially, I said that the Moser KS might be a better rim for a lot of people than the Moser FSR, even though the FSR is more expensive. And that's basically purely down to form factor, and a lot of that is the width. This is a properly wide wheel, and actually, it might be too wide for some people. Like, have a look at it. It's just big. For me, though, I'm absolutely loving it, I have to say. Oh! Let's get stuck into some of this. Let's have it. Have that 296. Oh! Even though the wheel's quite heavy, so out of the box, quite heavy, on the Moser R16 here, it feels very light. I'm not really able to explain that, to be honest. That's just... I can't really explain it. It was heavy holding it, but when you put it on here... And just had to do a single firmware update. This is a review, like, pre-production unit from Moser. They did mention that some things might be improved on the release one, like the screen, like these dials, but I can't really see anything unintentional sent wrong with them out of the box, to be honest. Not to my eyes. Absolutely just loving sending it here. Don't think about it. You don't want the smoke, bro. He wants the smoke! Bro, you didn't need the smoke. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Wow. Okay. We're not done there. We're going to go into Le Mans Ultimate and put this on the hypercar. Let's do it. Okay, so now we're in Le Mans Ultimate in a Lamborghini hypercar. And this is quite an experience. Already, I can just feel that more granular Le Mans Ultimate force feedback. That's so good. Absolutely love it. And we're in a licensed... Whoa, my goodness, almost blew the engine out there. And we're getting ready to duke it out at Le Mans. In these hypercars. So... You can see the MFD, or the display, sorry, for the actual Lamborghini hypercar wheel there. And then you can see the one that I've got in front of me. Interestingly, not doing anything. So maybe there's no integration with Le Mans Ultimate yet, or maybe it's going to start when we go over the line. Some sims are funny like that. I'm looking forward to this. I'm also terrified. I'll change camera button here as well. Oh goodness. See the hybrids. Matt Campbell's ahead of us. Will Stevens to my right. Stoffel Van Dorn, the Stoff. Earl Bamber in the caddy. All the big licensed names. That's what you get in Le Mans Ultimate. And have a look at the encoders. Have a look at the wheel you see in front of you and compare it to the wheel I've got. Absolutely the same philosophy. Here we go. Interesting, no shifter animation on the hands. Absolutely brutal. Le Mans Ultimate. This scares me. Okay, take two. Take two. Here we go. Don't say that. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't kill me, everyone. Please. I have to say, this just feels so good. How we survive without that radar, I don't know. Oh no, Le Mans Ultimate's crashed. Hope the wheel's not going to go crazy. Okay, basically Le Mans Ultimate crashed, so we've come to Imola. Still in the Lamborghini. Let's see what we can do, finally, in Le Mans Ultimate with the licensed sim. I'm in a Lambo in the game. I've got Lamborghini wheel hub Moser. Let's see what it's going to be like. Should start the procedure imminently. Yep. Don't speed, don't speed, don't speed, don't speed.
Green flag, green flag.
Terrible start. Slightly different road feel here from Le Mans. I can feel already. That's how much detail you get in Le Mans Ultimate and basically the rFactor 2 physics engine, little look up there. Oh my goodness me, that was insane. And these are P2s here. But let's just ease ourselves into it. It's so easy to look up in these type of cars. My goodness me. This is really the ultimate experience. This is the ultimate experience. This is Le Mans Ultimate. Oh my goodness, see the radar there. Aqua Minerale next. Oh my goodness, there's been a huge... Brother! That damn Alpine. Was that Mick Schumacher? I've balls that one up. I am a little bit right hand down. Go! I'm not sure. I think I'm giving you the realistic. This is what it's going to be actually like to sim race. Because we're just pretending to be Lamborghini hypercars drivers. Certainly locking up like I'm not one. Oh, that was a little trip in the gravel. Look at this experience, though. Oh my goodness, you hear the tyres there. Yes, the rumble just comes through so nicely. It's almost True Force levels, I've got to be honest. This kind of makes me want to get really good at Le Mans Ultimate. You know, with a wheel like this is a perfect hypercar wheel. Now I'm enjoying it. This is a lot of fun. Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness me. Oh no. Look, I got a lot of work to do with this wheel. Let me take it off the... Oh, and this is the bit you need to be really careful about. This quick release here is different to normal Moser quick releases. So let me show you. And also, you do need to be careful that you're not going to... There we go. I should not have done that. That was a bad idea. But this is the bit that you just got to be careful. It's all the way back for when you're going to put it on. So I'll try and attach it on. You see it's looking to the right. There we go. Bang, and it's going to do the startup now. So this is the brand new Moser SCV12 Essenza steering wheel, and it's just absolutely unbelievable. So Moser are going to crazy levels now. This is clearly the flagship in the range. I'm not really sure it gets that much better than this in sim racing full stop. So hopefully I've given you a good sort of whistle-stop tour of it. I'm going to be using this a lot on the channel. I think especially in Lamborghinis and hypercars generally, because it feels like such a good wheel for that. The triggers and the positions like that are really good for me. So yeah, at the moment, a lot of praise for this wheel, but we'll try and find out the weak points as well. I think one thing is going to be the width. For a lot of people, it is quite wide. But unbelievable. Such a privilege as well to actually have this review unit and able to try it. Thanks so much, everyone. Let me know what you think. Any questions you've got, just ask me in the comments and I can address them in the next video. And I'll see you next time.